Volodymyr Oleksandrovich Zelensky is a Ukrainian politician and current president of Ukraine. He has a law degree, but before his political career, he was known for his career as a comedian, actor, screenwriter, producer, and director of film and television. But let's start at the beginning. Zelensky was born on January 25, 1978, in Kryvyi Rog, a Russian-speaking industrial city. His father, Alexander Zelensky, was a professor who headed a department of cybernetics and computer hardware. And his mother, Rimma Zelenska, was an engineer. In the year 2000, he graduated in law in Kyiv, but the first years, instead of in law, Zelensky found his vocation in acting. Thanks to his experience in comedy, he was able to create his own production company called Vartel 95. In 2003, he married architect Olena Kiyashko, and in 2004, they had their first daughter, Alexandra. His next son, Kirilo, would not be born until 2013. He was starred in several movies like Love in the Big City, Office Romance, Our Time, or Love in Vegas. And he even played the voice of Paddington Bear in the Ukrainian version of the film. But without a doubt, his most famous performance would come in 2015, becoming the star of the Netflix series Servant of the People, in which he played a high school history teacher who suddenly was crowned President of Ukraine. A student made him a viral character by broadcasting a video of his classes, where he made serious criticism of the corruption in the Ukrainian government. What began as fiction had its share of reality when in 2018, Zelensky presented himself with his political group with the same name as the series, Servant of the People. And in 2019, he won the presidency with 73% of the vote. After the inauguration, most of the leading figures of his production company, Vartel 95, joined the Zelensky administration as deputy heads of the Ukrainian presidential administration. February 24, 2022 was one of the most important days in his career as a politician and in the history of his country. The Russian invasion of Ukraine began, generating one of the biggest crises of the continent, and he became a symbol of resistance to the Russian invasion. Zelensky decided to stay with his family in Ukraine to accompany and fight alongside the armed forces of his country. In his investiture speech, he said that he had tried to do everything to make the Ukrainians smile, and that at that time he wanted to do everything to make the Ukrainians not cry. It sounds like a movie script, but the history of his country plunged him into the most important role of his life, for which he never rehearsed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!